Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites of the hopeful elect who are amongst these other nations and look like these other nations. Now this lesson is going to be based on this 4.0 magnitude earthquake that was recorded off of the Oregon coast. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article. I'm going to get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. Says a magnitude 4.0 earthquake was recorded nearly 260 miles west of Newport Tuesday afternoon. The USGS recorded the earthquake at 12:49 p.m. Tuesday, April 7th. The nearly 10-kilometer deep quake is in an area known to produce earthquakes below the Pacific Ocean. The USGS asks those who may have felt the quake along the Oregon coast to report it here. Says no tsunami threats were issued with this underwater earthquake Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, but this just proves that the Lord is still visiting this world with earthquakes. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Yeah, and the Lord, clearly sent out another earthquake. And these earthquakes have been taking place. Like it says here, Easter earthquake rattles San Bernardino County. Magnitude 4.3 earthquake rocks southern New Mexico. Minor earthquake strikes near San Diego. 2.8 magnitude earthquake registered near Castaic, CA. Says 2 earthquakes happened Sunday on opposite sides of NC Golf Course. Said 4.5 magnitude earthquake felt across northern Israel. So the Lord is still very much sending out these earthquakes. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And I have the definition of diverse places here. It says diverse places are regions, cities, or locations characterized by a wide, heterogeneous mix of characteristics. Yeah, so basically it's just multiple places. And that's what the Lord has been doing, sending earthquakes or visiting different places with, visiting different regions, cities, and locations with these earthquakes. 2 Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and clearly there's both, There's a lot of earthquakes happening throughout the world and uproars of the people in the form of protest. And, just a quick side note, out there in Iran, people are still out there burning American flags, even though there's been a temporary ceasefire between Iran and the US, because those Iranians do hate the US, and they have every reason to. So they're still showing their disdain for this wicked place. Verse 4, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5, For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder, and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And these earthquakes happening all over the world are signs. Signs of the times, signs of the last days, signs of the Lord still visiting the world that he made. And there is no getting around it. The scriptures let you know what to expect in these last days. War, earthquakes, fires, storms, tempests, division, the love of many waxing cold, sedition amongst men, famines, pestilences. These are things written in the scriptures, and a lot of these things we're actually seeing take place now. So for all the people who still want to scoff and scorn and go against the scriptures, they just look foolish. And they're clearly enemies to the Lord. And the Lord is going to wipe them out in due time. But those of us of the hopeful elect, we have to stay locked in. We got to stay circumspect. We got to continue to watch. Watch for the signs. Watch for these prophecies coming to pass. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere Akwath, and shalom to the scattered Israelites, particularly those of the hopeful elect who are amongst these other nations and look like these other nations. These heathen nations. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Until next time, Shalom.